Hey guys, On the Road is back. So I've been working night shift last night and I've just got up like 2 hours ago. Still feel like shit, but it's absolutely gorgeous day outside. And I happened to notice on Gumtree a listing before I went to bed this morning. And seller was asking a fantastic price for it, so I just definitely wasn't going to say no. So I gave them my phone and asked if they would kindly hold it for me until later on this afternoon, which they have done. And now I'm going to go and pick it up. So hopefully it's still there. It's in an area in Aberdeen that I don't like. So I'm kind of just going to get in and get out kind of style. No, it seemed alright, and it is a nice part of that area that I don't like. So hopefully it'll be alright. But anyway guys, I'm going to go because I don't want to be late, so I shall see you in a bit. Bye. Enjoy the ride. Okay, nothing particularly exciting to see here guys, I know, but there's a little bit of a story. See that bit over there? I don't know if you're going to be able to just hear. That used to be a hospital, and it was like a little mental asylum where they used to have these inmates that had serious mental issues and mental health problems. And unfortunately, many people died in this hospital. You'll see, just 2 seconds. King seat. They've built a load of houses here now, and this is just up from my house. And there's just many areas, many aspects of this place that just really creep you the fuck out, especially at night. I used to come up here a lot when I was a kid, fearless little bastard that I am. That little house you see closest to the road there, guys, that was actually a morgue. And that's the little visitor's house there, but this whole area used to be a hospital. It was closed down in 1992. It was actually seriously haunted. My auntie used to work there, and patients used to go missing in the middle of the night, you know, into the marshland around the area, and some were never found. You know, and lots of furniture, doors, everything was flying around that hospital at one point, and it literally, when they left the hospital, they left everything as it was. It was literally a rush to get out. Doors were closed, and that was that. You know, so it's one of the most haunted places that's actually closest to me. This bit that we're driving along just now, nothing here, but you know, it's one of the most haunted places next to me. And one day I'll take you up there for sure, and I'll do a little bit of a tour. And some of the buildings that are still left, but this is one of the views out near me. And this is cool. So coming out King Seat Bray, and we're going to be going in that direction, so over to Aberdeen. So I shall see you in a bit, guys. So this is us coming down the road, coming down the beachway like you've seen before, but I don't think you've seen the sea quite as flat as that. Over there is Pataudry, just that big ass building there, where we have a trophy in the trophy room. Hooray! So I just wanted to do that little bit for you. There really isn't much else to film, to be honest, guys. A really nice area, but it's kind of it's really sunny. It's fucking roasting, and obviously it's traffic time, so I'm probably just going to shoot when I get there. So see you in a bit. Best bar in Aberdeen is the Moorings Bar. Kicks ass. Right, well I'm at my destination. I'm kind of confused. It's like a 3-tier street. It's a bit strange. I mean, it's like you go down a hill and you can't get up the lanes, you know, and it's like goes down a hill and there's a street, and then down a hill and there's another street, and it's really narrow. So I've got to go down steps to try and find this house. So this is going to be interesting, because me and navigation just don't go together. So, but anyway, yeah. So I'm here. I'm just sort of waiting for her to text me, let me know when she's going to be home, because she's on her way. So hopefully I'll get some good stuff out of this. I know what's available, so, and it is quite good. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to get some good stuff. I hope you've enjoyed the footage so far. I haven't been able to shoot much because it's been really busy, and there's lots of police going about, and they're always watching your car, and oh, it's just a fucking joke up here in Aberdeen. But but the Moorings Bar that I showed you, that's a really good bar. Really awesome. That if I do tend to go out in Aberdeen, that's where I'll go. Really good rock music and metal music and live bands and everything there, so it's really good. And my friend Matt's in a band as well. They play there often, and they've just been signed up to a record label, so good job. So, but anyway, I'm just going to wait for this this person to text me, and hopefully I'll find the house no problem. Hopefully I won't fall down the steps and kill myself, because they're really steep. But yeah, so anyway guys, see you in a bit. See you when I get back out. Don't know when that's going to be. Hopefully soon. Right, I'm just back out. That was really nice actually. That couple are fantastic, really friendly. Sat and had a Pepsi with them talking about really old games, and their cats were just sort of like coming around me, and that was awesome. Really cool. And they said as well that they've got other stuff that they're going to give me first dibs on, which is fantastic. But suffice to say, he found some extra stuff there, and that makes this lot a hell of a lot better. I have just scored epically on one game in particular. I am very excited. You guys are going to be extremely jealous. I think Lebosu77 is going to be pulling his hair out. And a couple of other fans of this particular franchise are going to go absolutely ballistic because I found this game. But I am extremely happy. I think Champion 2D Rob as well is going to be slightly jealous of this one. But I am so happy, and I never thought I would ever find this game, so this is fucking awesome. But anyway guys, I'm going to head home now. In case they change their mind, I want to get away from here. But no, that was great. Really had an awesome time there. That's great. It was one of those moments you go into the house and they're so friendly. They just want to speak to you about everything. And that was great. I've been in there for like the past hour just chatting away at them. It's been fantastic. So I've really enjoyed that. So it's turned out to be a great day. I'm really happy. I'm out some money, but I don't give a fuck. I'd be out a hell of a lot more money for this one game in particular. So I am so pleased I came along today. But anyway guys, I'm going to head home now because I'm really happy. I'm really excited, and yeah, just I can't get a smile off my face. This is brilliant. Just you wait and see what I got. Just you wait. Right, catch you in a bit guys. Bye. So guys, I'm just back from one of the best pickups ever. This is a really awesome haul. So yeah, I've had time to reflect in the car on the way back, and the game that I picked up that was really rare turns out goes for more money than I initially thought it did. So it's awesome, you know what I mean? But it's not for sale, obviously. I'm going to keep it. But I'm just I'm so happy, so happy. So anyway, without further ado, let's get on to what I picked up. Flying solo today. The girlfriend is cooking tea, so I am shooting this myself. So, but first up, it's got all its leads and a controller. I think I might swap the leads out, but it is for sale. This stuff's for sale. It is a Nintendo Entertainment System. So it's got a chip here, and it's got a couple of blemishes and marks on it and stuff, you know, to be expected really. But it's all the ultimate tech. Everybody does it when they pick up a NES. It makes no fucking difference, but that's what you do when you pick one up. But yeah, it's all there. It's in relatively good condition for its age. You know, but for a collector, it maybe need to be a little bit spruced up, but it's needing some love. So if somebody out there wants that, obviously let me know. But yeah, it's got all its controllers, leads, everything. It's got one controller, and the controller's slightly yellowed, but I'm going to obviously check it out. The NES, they said, and they're really honest about it, and I really appreciated that. They said that it's got the flashing red lights, so they think it's the 32-pin connector's fucked on it, which isn't much of a problem, to be honest. If you've got a 32-pin connector, I honestly cannot tell you how easy it is to switch these things, to take the old one out and put the new one in. It is simple. As long as you've got the right screws and stuff, it is honestly really easy. So yeah, so that is that. Moving on to the games. Hi, sorry, the camera was being a dick. So as I was saying, I got a couple of, well, I got a manual included in this that they don't have the game for, so if anybody wants it, then let me know. It's Goonies 2. And I've already got it, but it's a bit, you know, like bent, and it's a bit not in great condition, but you know, is what it is. So, moving on to the games. The one game that I wanted out of this lot, because unfortunately I've got the rest of them, but the one game I wanted is Super Adventure Quests. It's Codemaster's game. I don't have this one, so that goes straight into my collection. You might be thinking it's a weird cart, and it is. It's just one of those carts that they came out with. Can't remember the name of it exactly, but the NES, if you look at the library of NES games, they came out with loads of different style of cartridges. This being one of them. So, but they're all utter shit. But I needed it for my collection. Next up is DuckTales. Great condition game, and a fucking awesome game. It really is. This is not an awesome game. It's Hook. You think it would be, but most of the movie tie-in games on the NES were very, very poor, bar one, which is in this box. So I'll show you in a minute. Top Gun, the second mission, so Top Gun 2. Not a bad game. It's got a wee bit of a rattle inside it, so I think one of the plastic nodules inside's come off. Krusty's Fun House. Not a bad game, actually. It's quite a bit of fun. Classic. Golf. Disney Adventures in the Magic Kingdom, great game. Maniac Mansion, which I haven't played yet, and I'm looking forward to playing. It's got a wee rattle inside as well. A lot of these NES games have got wee plastic bits inside them. You know, a lot of people can be put off picking them up and hearing a rattle, thinking something's come off the motherboard. It hasn't. It's just, I know it's just one of the plastic clips inside just broken on that, so that's no problem. This is a fucking awesome game, and it's one of the earliest. It's actually in my very first, well, it's in the first, it's in one of the first 2 videos I ever did, which is on my channel. And I've got this box thing complete, and I've never seen it until today again, and that is totally rad. Fucking ace game is that. The eponymous Super Mario Bros. 3. Gauntlet 2. Little Nemo Dream Master. Bugs Bunny Blowout. Konami Hyper Soccer with the manual, which is cool. Dragon's Lair again with manual. Bad Dudes vs Dragon Ninja with manual. Lemmings with manual. And we've got Faxanadu with the manual as well. Now the rest of them are boxed, but again I've already got them, so it's a shame. Power Blade, the box is ripped, and it's just the box in the game which has fallen out, and that is there. So that is Power Blade. Never put a game in the bottom of an NES box before, but I have now. Super Mario Brothers, again just box. I don't think the manual's in here. No manual, but don't mind that. Like I say, I already got it. So, and this looks like what my very first copy of Super Mario Brothers looked like by the time it reached the end of its life. Solstice, quite an unusual game to come across boxed. It has got its manual, which is a really cool manual actually. It's like a flip up manual, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, so that's fine. A little foam block in there as well, which I'll probably keep. It's fine. The box is bad condition in that one. And Gremlins 2, which is the movie game I was referring to, which is really, really good in the NES. And that is just box and cart. All the carts are in great condition, I've got to say. They really are. I mean, the boy's done really well looking after them. In fact, I should say the girl, the female of the couple, a really, really lovely woman. Really, really nice. She gave me a Pepsi Max can. So nice of her. I really appreciated that because I was thirsty as well. But no, this was actually hers. The NES was actually hers, and she was actually going to throw it out initially, which is a big sin. But thankfully, the boyfriend said, "Don't you dare." So they decided to sell it on Gumtree. So I went and picked that up, and that was initially what I was going for. But the guy said he had a couple of other things. So he went downstairs and he came up with a load of stuff. He came up actually with a massive stack of Atari ST games, all mint in their boxes, and I'm considering going back and picking them up because there were some really good titles in there, like Shadow of the Beast 2, Wayne's World, what else? Quake, and something else. There was another good game in there. Altered Beast, and games like that, really. It's just really awesome games. So I may go back and pick them up and see. And they also had this as well. No game, unfortunately, but I've already got the games, so it don't really matter. But it's just a box for the Micro Machines and the Game Boy. The box is in good condition, so I was happy enough to take that as well. And a couple of manuals, which I didn't have for the Game Boy, and I love picking up Game Boy manuals. Universal Soldier, which the boy was telling me is, I've never played the game, but it's like Turrican, but they basically just put the movie title on it just to sell the game, so that doesn't surprise me back in the day, to be honest. And Probotector 2, which I've got the game, but I didn't have the manual, so I'm very happy now I have it. That is awesome, so that's cool as fuck. So yeah, so they were included as well, so I got them. Oh, sorry, one more NES item that I forgot. It's the Game Genie, which is probably why the 32-pin connector isn't working in the NES. They've probably gone and bent the pins on the NES using this. So really not a good Game Genie to use. All the rest of them are fine to use, but because of the way the NES was, this was a horrible, horrible device, and it just destroyed your NES. Initially, what happened to my one when I was a kid was because of this. So, but it's just a Game Genie. There's no code book or nothing with it. So yeah, so he came up with that. He came up with a Master System pad, which is all tangled with the wires, but it's there. So yeah, I'll just show you the NES controller actually as well. That's the NES controller. Yellowed in the front, but it's fine in the back. So I got that, power leads and everything for the NES, so that was cool. And that was initially what I was going for. But he came up with the extra stuff, and I noticed that he had a couple of SNES games. Now, I will pick up SNES if I see it in the wild. It doesn't matter if I have it already. I will pick it up. It's just, it's so difficult to find retro in the wild now. So it's getting to the point where if you find any retro, pick it up. Because seriously, you might not find any more. It's that bad. But he had a couple of NTSC SNES games. Now, I've got a couple. I've got Mickey's... Oh, what is it? Oh, God, fuck, can't remember now. The name evades me. But I've got a Mickey Mouse game on the SNES, which is NTSC. I've got Street Fighter 2, which is NTSC. And I've got these. It's I've got the PAL versions of these. So if anybody wants these, let me know. Cool Spot. It's... The box is in fantastic condition. I may actually keep it. And the game. No insert or manual or nothing, but no, it's just nice to have a box SNES games in good condition, so that's cool. Next is Pilot Wings. I couldn't get on board with this game actually. It's one of those I don't really enjoy, and it's got the wee thingy on the bottom. So Pilot Wings. I want to play the N64 version though, because I heard that was quite good, so I want to play that one. But the box is a bit beat up in this one. But yeah, so Pilot Wings. And onto the PAL games. There's two PAL games. I'm going to show you the first one. It's Super Mario All-Stars. There's no manual in it. It's just a game, again, like we've seen so far. Nope. Flaps are fine. It's still sealed on one end. But it's got a wee puncture hole in the middle, just here. I'm not sure if you can really make that out. See that wee hole, see that wee glimmer of light in there? That's the light coming through the hole. So it's got a wee puncture mark right there. So that's fine. But aside from that, the box is actually nice. It's been crushed a little bit, but it's not too bad. And the pinnacle of the pickup. Now, I cannot believe I have this game. It's one of those games that I have wanted to get, but I never thought I would because of the price, and I just wasn't willing to pay the price that it normally goes for. Put it this way, a loose cart of this game recently sold for £132 on eBay. But this is boxed and complete. I'm still in shock, to be honest. It was one of those, I initially saw it when he brought the stack of SNES games through. I initially saw it, but I didn't quite register with me. I mean, I knew what it was, and I was quite excited when I saw it. But I figured because of the two games, the black boxes were NTSC. I figured that this was going to be the same, so I didn't get too excited because the NTSC version is a lot more common than the PAL one. But I was still wanting it anyway. But without further ado, and I know the YouTubers that I've mentioned already are probably going to be a bit jealous over this, and I'm really sorry, guys. But that is, and I still can't believe it, it's Mega Man X2 on the Super Nintendo. I need say no more. I honestly need say no more. I'm just going to show you the box. The box has been crushed, but as soon as I whack that in a box protector, you know what? That's going to look absolutely fab. So, all the tabs are present. and we're going to have a look inside. I initially took the tray from Mario All Stars because that was the one that was had the tray, but this one didn't. But thankfully, it did have the manual. So Mega Man X2 instruction book. I'm going to have a wee look through. It's a European one, so it starts with German. Then it goes on to English. Look at that. Table of contents. They were on the ball when they made these. No spell check back in the day, boys. No spell check. But yeah, this is just amazing. And the cartridge, which is in absolutely fab condition. So, I'm blown away by that, to be honest. I'm really, really pleased. Never thought I would get that one in my collection, if I'm honest with you. And yeah, I'm just going to take a wee second just to reflect on that. That is now probably, I'm going to say, I've got a game actually that I've not put in an episode yet for the Master System, which goes for a lot of money. But I'm going to put that in soon. But this is worth way more than that. So I've seen boxed copies of this sell in excess of like £300–400 on eBay. That's one of the reasons why I thought I would never get it. And when I asked him how much do you want for the SNES games, because I was holding this one in particular saying, dude, you must know what this is worth. So I just thought out of curiosity I'll ask. Because he gave me a really good deal on the NES. I figured, well, that for £30, that's a steal. But yeah, for all the SNES games he asked for 20 quid. I got that for a £5. That's amazing. That fucking blew me away. And once you add together the amount that I paid, which was £50 for everything, with this, it works out even less. It works out at like £1.70, £1.80, something like that, for Mega Man X2 and the SNES. Come on. That's taking the piss. That's probably my best pickup ever. I'm buzzing. I still can't believe it. I felt really bad. I mean, that couple are awesome people, and they've just had a baby, so I'm considering going back and giving them more money because I feel really guilty. I feel like I've robbed them, if I'm honest, and I'm considering going back and then giving them a bit more money because they're really nice people. And they even said to me as well, they says, we've got like Master System in games, we've got SNES in games. One of the SNES games they mentioned was Secret of Mana, mint in box. And he says that he was having a hard time letting go of the SNES games, but he would probably sell them to me because I'm a nice guy. So I'm getting first dibs, so they're going to text me when they pull everything out. But once I go back, once they do that, I'm going to give them a bit of extra money on top of what they're asking, and that's just it. Because I'm happy to do that, and I feel like I've robbed them, and I really don't want to do that because they're such nice people. Honestly, I've never met a sellers as well spirited as them. They're just fantastic people, so I'm really, really happy. I'm in a state of I can't believe it. I've got Mega Man X2. Did I tell you that already? Look, Mega Man X2. Look at it. Look at it. Look at that. Beautiful. And that's going straight in a box protector, straight in a box, up there, out of the sunlight and away from everything. Because I'm going to keep that. It's never going to be sold. So anyway, that's it. That's my pickup. That's my on-the-road pickup, which I haven't done one of these for a while. Oh, and I got one of these as well. I got $3. So, yeah, I haven't done one of them for ages, actually. It's been a while since my last one. And this one is probably longer than them. But thanks very much for watching. Please let me know what you think. Regardless, £50 an absolute bargain. That's just probably going to be the best pickup I'll ever have. But you know what? I don't care. I'm well happy with that. Just stoked. I can't stop looking at Mega Man. Just amazing. So it shows you it can be done. Don't give up. Because I've literally given up on Gumtree. I hadn't been on for a while. It was just when I came home from night shift, I thought, you know what, I'm going to have a wee look. And I seen NES in-game bundle on Gumtree, and I just instantly phoned the person, and they said that the ad's been up a minute. So you're the first caller. So I says to them, could you please hold it for me till later on in the day, because obviously I've just done night shift, so I need some sleep. And they said that's no problem at all. So just give them my phone when I was up, which I did. Went round and they said they've literally had well over 100 calls from people wanting to come and buy the NES bundle. Even people offering them more money for it, just to come and buy it, you know. But they stayed true to form. They said they'd hold it for me, and they did. And I can't thank them enough. And for that, I think, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go back and give them some more money, because I would never do that normally. But I feel like I've robbed them, so that's what I'm going to go and do. So next time I pick up some games from them, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give them a bit extra, just as a massive thank you. So, but anyway, that's it. Take it easy. Please leave your comments below. I'd love to read what you think. And yeah, so that's it. So I'm going to go and get some tea because I'm hungry. And I'm away to bed in a couple hours because I'm working tomorrow morning. So, yeah, but never mind. It's really sunny outside, and at least I got some of it, so that's cool. So, anyway, guys, take it easy. Bye for now. I'm happy. Look, Mega Man!